What up, y'all? It's BG10 Avatar here, and I'm here to talk to you about The Legend of Korra, Book 4, Episode 4, The Calling, which we all knew about way before the first episode aired. Oh, dear God. Well, the airbending babies were mostly the main focus of this episode, but, well, I have mixed feelings about it because, well, again, they don't focus much on the airbending babies. Well, I mean, this episode they tried to. It was interesting to watch, and I do like this episode. This episode's really good. It's just I don't know. Some of the parts were just they didn't quite hit me the way they're supposed to, but I understood what they were going for, and I do applaud them for trying to get Meelo and Iki more development. And I love that Meelo could draw, and that he was hitting on that chick. That was awesome. He's like, Iki, you just made me lose the love of my life, and that was hilarious. And Iki, she does not get the focus she deserves, and she has been the middle child until Rohan. She was the middle child, and her and Meelo are now the middle child. But she does get sandwiched between the two a lot, and then there's also the fact that Meelo's just a doofus, and Jinora, she is the leader. She's the spiritual person, and she kind of does not take Iki seriously. And Meelo is just a whole wild man, so that's just also the fart bending came back for just a minuscule second. But the part I liked about this episode that really, really made me think that this was a very good episode was when, besides the fact that Toph is just awesome, she makes Korra go and collect mushrooms, or go try to collect mushrooms to eat. I don't know, maybe to high or something, I don't know. But it was very unclear. But she goes because she's bored, and she goes through the vines that shot from the trailer, and she walks into seeing a vision from the swamp, and it's showing her the time that Amon took her bending. And then she turns around and she sees Unalaq taking Rava from her. And then the next she turns around again, she sees the Red Lotus having her chained up, and she's fighting the poison. And it's just it's a poignant scene because it, like Toph says later, it shows that she still carries these fears from all three people, all three groups, with her. And as Toph says, have you ever thought about trying to learn from this? Because, I mean, the swamp knows that you want to get better, and it showed you this, so you could see that it's this fear you have of getting hurt, and this fear of the past villains that hurt you, that is holding you back. How are you supposed to fight the new threats if you're still focused on the old? And it's a moment like this where you find that Toph really has gotten wiser with age, more wise with age. And it's brilliant. And then at the end, when she makes Korra bend the metal from herself, like Toph's like, no, I can't do this. You have to do this for yourself. And again, the music is so beautiful, and it's just, ooh, it's fantastic. And it's funny that she just gets this little, I'd say maybe a ping pong ball worth of metal out of her. And it's funny how something so small can weigh on someone so heavily. Like, just a little bit of something can bring someone down so much. And she can now re-enter the Avatar state if her eyes glowing at the end was any indication. And her and the Airbnb babies have left the swamp, and I guess now she's gonna go, because they told her about Kuvira, and she's out of control. And so, I guess the next episode's gonna be her facing off Kuvira and getting her butt kicked, because she still hasn't really conquered herself. She's not top-notch yet. Because, I mean, yeah, getting the medal out was a big, huge step, and letting go of that fear, that was a huge step. But there's still this bit of her that she can't just be all hunky-dory now. That just, I sound like a sadistic little witch, but she can't just be all hunky-dory now. There has to be a little bit more. It can't be, oh, well, we fixed this, yippee, let's go on our way. No. But I really don't think they're going to go that way because they've been so good about showing progression since season 3. And I trust Bryke. I do. Although I do think they read our fan fiction. I mean, seriously, most of this stuff we called. Me and my co-author on fanfiction were just like, yeah, we called all this. What the hell? I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. But yes, this was a very good episode, and for what it was a very good episode. I enjoyed myself. I laughed a lot, especially with Meelo and Iki. Iki's scenes were a little meh, but mostly Meelo made me laugh, and Toph, of course. That I love this one. Okay, I'm sorry, but this one scene cracked me up. It was when Meelo, well, the Airbnb babies first meet Toph, or see Toph again, or whatever the case is, and he looks at Toph and he goes, "Old, cranky, blind." And he waves his hand in front of her and he goes, "You must be Toph." And she just goes, "Oh, I like this one." I love that. That is, between those two, they could have their own sitcom. I'm just saying. But it was funny. Oh man, I can't wait for the next episode because it's just picking up so well. I love season 4 so far. It's so beautiful. There's not been one. I know there's only been 4, but there's not been one episode I've disagreed with so far. Although the first 2/3 of this episode, I do admit, I didn't pick it up quite as well as I thought I was supposed to, but I still enjoyed them. I got what I was supposed to get out of them. That's good. Uh, I guess I'll see you guys for the Once Upon a Time review for Sunday. Uh, and yeah, Beach and Turns out. Peace.